Deepak Reddy. Let Deepak come in. Yeah, Sanju, just one second. Deepak, I want Deepak to respond to this. Deepak Reddy.
Madhav, let me come in here. If you look at the historic, what Congress has done in all the wars when we had a clear advantage, they were pretty soft on Pakistan. And now you can see it was more of a Pakistan stand. In 1971, we had a clear-cut advantage, but nothing was taken out of it. So these are the people who indirectly put Pakistan in a comfortable position. And this time, if you see, when we are at an advantage, they start questioning about how many planes of ours are down, but they don't question as much of the losses of Pakistan. What is the mentality? I don't understand. And then what's painful? What's painful is they use a word called surrender, and our brave soldiers. They give their life for our country. And how the hell can you people?
No, what do you want? What do you want, Ashwini?
I don't understand.
Ashwini,
I mean, you guys have nothing. I mean, you just sit on TV channel.
You know, why would you not want to know what the damage we've inflicted on Pakistan is, their air bases, their terror camps? Why would you not want to know that?
Because
if Maulana Masood Azhar and his family members were part of those who died in these attacks, why would we not want to know that? Because these are the very terrorists, over 100 terrorists the government says, who've been killed.
Madhav, we don't have any doubt on the capabilities of armed forces. We know when our armed forces strike very hard. So we don't have to really see how hard they have struck. Our biggest question is when armed forces is striking to the very heart of the Pakistan, and suddenly you get a pressure from some third party and do the ceasefire.
So you put out statements like, do you agree with Preeti Shinde when she says tamasha?
Does this not demoralize
answer
the
my
armed
question
forces as well?
No, that is the point that you should be answering, because when you make statements like tamasha, is that going to encourage the armed forces? You agree with Preeti Shinde?
So understand.
Yes or no? You agree with Preeti Shinde?
Let me explain for 10 seconds. Understand the word tamasha. Our armed forces strike so well, but post-Operation Sindoor, the kind of PR campaign has been happening. Modi ji with all that armed force dresses. We are talking about everything, but not the answer.
No, we should not have sent delegations abroad, according to you. What should have happened?
Done everything, but
why call it tamasha then? No. You agree with her? You're saying she is correct.
Madhav, allow me to speak. It cannot be yes or no. What
I'm asking you to say yes or no, because do you agree or disagree? That's all I'm asking.
The way we have handled post-Operation Sindoor has been pretty much a PR exercise.
No yes or no answer from
rather than
no yes or no
accountable
answer.
Government response.
No yes or no. And you're talking about demoralizing men in uniform. Let me bring in Major General Dhruv Katoch. Major General Dhruv Katoch, this is all a PR exercise, and it is the government that is demoralizing the men in uniform. What would you like to say to Mr. Mishra?
Yes, Madhav, I have to say this, these operations theoretically, because this is something which has to be understood, theoretically, if after we had destroyed the terror camps, the 9 terror camps, and we told the Pakistanis we are not doing anything more, if you keep quiet, we keep quiet. Now the Pakistanis retaliated, so we hit them, and after hitting them, we told them again. We gave them a warning, they retaliated, we hit them harder. And third time when we really destroyed them, it was the Pakistanis who came begging on their knees to say, please stop. They first approached the Americans, and we told the Americans, push off, it's a bilateral issue, let the Pakistanis beg. Then the Pakistanis begged. It was a literally begging spree from the DGMO to say, please stop. And we said, okay, that was our initial aim. That is why we stopped. And I think, let us not get too enamored with what Trump says. Trump is making those statements because they are in deep trouble. The Americans, India is not listening to them. So he has to show the world, no, India is listening to us. The narrative has changed. If people don't understand the narrative has changed, they are not understanding the strategic dialogue which is taking place.
Okay.
They have totally misread the picture. The picture is very clear. India is standing on its own feet. India is doing what it is in its best national interest. And the Americans are unhappy. They are trying to change the dialogue.
All right. The dynamics are changing internationally, and that's really the message going out. Sanju Verma, Deepak Reddy, Sushant Sareen, Major General Dhruv Katoch, Ashwini Kumar Mishra, Tauseefur Rahman, and Salem Dhanidharan, as well as T.S. Singhdeo, who was joining us earlier. Thanks so much for joining us in this edition of the News Hour Agenda.